It's time for me to listen to yet another Prince album, Batman 1989 version with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. I haven't seen this movie since I was a wee little lad. From what I remember, it felt and really gloomy and kind of scary. I don't know what to expect with this soundtrack. I have not rewatched the film, which I think I'm going to tomorrow just so I can refresh on the vibe and everything and see if it matches. The soundtrack has a total of 9 tracks and it's 42 minutes. What I did notice when I was looking up this soundtrack is that it was directed by Tim Burton. And I don't remember the film being like a signature Tim Burton look. I don't know if that was intentional or not. But when I do decide to watch the movie, I'm going to look into that. So, I'm going to read the description off of Apple Music. When director Tim Burton approached Prince to write an original song for this 1989 blockbuster, Prince responded like only he could. He cranked out an album's worth of material instead. Though very little of what's here actually soundtracked the film, so very little of what Prince made for this movie was on the actual soundtrack for the film. Its gathering of panoramic guitar heroics, electric chair, diaphonic pop, Vicky Waiting, maximalist funk, party man, and hip hop inspired breakbeats, back dance provides a vital companion to and commentary on Burton's often grotesque vision of 80s inspired Gotham. Hollywood conjures images of the past. Prince sings on the throbbing opener, I've seen the future and it works. So I didn't know that the soundtrack that he produced did not fully make the official soundtrack. That's crazy to me. By now, it's a couple of days later, and I've listened to this album nonstop just to make sure I'm hearing everything I need to so I can fully flesh out my thoughts and my feelings about it. One of the things I did notice about this album is it felt along the same vein as Love Sexy. And granted, the two albums were released just 1 year apart, but Batman itself was recorded 6 months post Love Sexy. So it's really in the same vein. It looks like it could be like a sister child. When I said in the first video that Tim Burton personally asked Prince to create the soundtrack for this album or for the movie, but all the songs weren't used on the actual movie, and I understand why, because it is a bit Prince like, and some of the songs just wouldn't have made sense to market. Since this album is focused on Batman and Gotham City and all of the ills of it and the story itself, which I do want to watch the movie. I think I'm going to watch it tomorrow. It's free on YouTube. So if you want to watch it and, you can watch it with me along this journey, you feel free to do so. The future. Very funky, very classic, does aid itself into like the Batman vibe and mood. One of the lines that stood out in this song to me was he'd rather drink razor blades out of a cup rather than take drugs from a dealer off the streets. So that was fun, and it stood out to me on the very first listen. Electric chair. It reminds me of Love Sexy and kind of like Anesthesia. He opens with, I saw your friend first, and that's who I danced with all the time I was watching you. And the song Electric Chair is about him feeling like he should be persecuted because of his, immorality. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose Electric Chair over Anesthesia. It's kind of guttural and On Genius.com, 2 contributors said that this specific song was not written for the Batman soundtrack. It just fit the theme of like the Joker so well that they left it in, which it makes sense. The Joker is deviant, The Arms of Orion. This song is super sweet. I can see this being played as somebody's like looking at their love interest from across the room. This song is a duet and a ballad, and it's super soft and sweet. This song I can actually imagine myself playing or wanting to learn to play, just because it's so sweet, and how it sounds as they're singing is so like soothing to the soul. So this song is really cute and really lovey. I just don't think I would seek to listen it out. Like, it's good, but it's not something that I have to hear. I have to hear. Party Man. All hail the new king in town. The party man is here. Traditional, like, funky rock and Vicky Waiting. It is more so just a pop song, and it's about the journalist in the movie, Vicky Vale. I had to look it up because I'm like, I remember the lady's name being Vicky, but maybe that's what the Arms of Orion is about. Like, maybe Bruce does see her across the room, and then Vicky Waiting just sounds like, you know, she's waiting. And the songs and concepts, to me, Prince took very literally, which I do enjoy. I do love a literal execution. Kind of reminds me of like montages. Trust. This song, I really, really, really like it. It's a upbeat pop funk song, of course. Something about it reminds me of church. I don't know why. It's a really good song, and I love the chorus. Trust, comma, who do you? Trust. And then he keeps going. I think it's written so cute, and I love it. Lemon Crush. I originally thought this song was Candy Crush. I mean, it would still like apply, but the song is basically having like a bitter or a sour crush on somebody. Ooh, it's so sour. Ooh, I want you. I really like this song. I wish it kind of did say Candy Crush, because what a collaboration that would have been. But it doesn't, and it still works. I can feel like Prince felt like he was in Gotham when he was writing these songs. But it's just somebody that's lusting after somebody. This song is really good, though. It's really really good. Scandalous. This song I know I've heard before. This is my ultimate favorite song off of this album. It's sensual. It's sexy. It's in feeling. It's a beautiful song. In the notes for this song, it says that his father was actually credited on this song, so that's cool that they got to collab musically in this way on this album. I know that must have been a treat for his dad too. And if I could recommend anybody to listen to any of the songs on here, this one would be it. I like this song too because he's in pursuit of a person's love. It's ooh, ooh. Ooh, and I love it. Bat Dance. This is the closing, and I would say the most Batman-esque song. I can hear the inspirations of the original Batman song. It's not something I would listen to independently of this movie or album, but it is so on the money for this movie that I understood why he created it. And I know he created this song specifically for this. I can't imagine that it was something else that he just redid and submitted it. Bat Dance, when this movie was released, and ultimately the album as well, it charted #1. So this was a huge song for the time. And I know it was campy. I need to go and watch the music videos after this just to see how campy it was, but I know it was campy, and I'm curious to see which singles he made visuals for, so I'm gonna go and watch those too. The next project I need to listen to on the list is Graffiti Bridge, and that's gonna bring us to the 1990s. So I've listened to his albums from 1978 all the way up until 1990. And after I watched this movie, the Batman movie, after I watch this Batman movie, I'll have watched 3 of Prince's involved films: Under the Cherry Moon, Purple Rain, and then Batman itself. All right, y'all. Till next time. See ya. Bye.